There's been a lot of talk about nanoparticles in the COVID-19 vaccine, but what are they and how do they work? A nanoparticle is 1/100000th of a meter. To put this into some perspective, a human hair is thickness of 50,000 nanometers, cells are between 1,000 to 10,000 nanometers, viruses are about 100 nanometers. A nanoparticle is defined as any particle with a size between 1 to 100 nanometers. Or we can think about this in a different way. If we consider our nanoparticles, which are between 1 and 100 nanometers, compare this to a football, which is about 10 centimeters, say. Then compare this to the planet Earth. What we can see here is you can fit as many nanoparticles into a football as you could fit footballs into the planet Earth. The COVID-19 vaccine uses lipid nanoparticles. What is a lipid? A lipid is a type of molecule that features a head, which is said to be hydrophilic, which means it loves water and is attracted to it, and a tail, which is hydrophobic, which means it repels water. The COVID-19 vaccine uses mRNA, which is negatively charged. We can ionize our lipid so that it's positively charged. Because these species are oppositely charged, they attract to each other, and they can be bundled together, and this is what makes up our vaccine. A lipid nanoparticle is then formed around our vaccine. This is what's used to transport the vaccine into the cell. The lipid nanoparticle is able to then penetrate into the cell, bringing the vaccine with it. Once it's in the cell, it starts to degrade. Once it's degraded, our vaccine can now interact with the cell. The ribosome in the cell is able to use the mRNA in the vaccine to make copies of the virus spike protein. The T cells in our body recognize this foreign spike protein and they bind to it. These T cells now induce B cells, and it's the B cells that make the antibodies that give us the immunity to the virus.